Hello everybody, in this video we'll be doing a little loop drive on FSD beta 2022.4.5.20, and then in a future video coming up we'll be doing the same drive on 2022.4.5.21, which is just downloading to the car now. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see that video when it comes out shortly. So on this drive we're heading up the hill here. There was a lot of strange behavior on it, so I'll try to point it out as we go up it. This turn wasn't too bad, it was a little bit jerky, but then as we were starting to go up this hill right here, the car just stopped in the middle of the road. I can't remember if I hit the accelerator to move it forward. It did it a few more times up this hill. Here's another one. It just plain stops. There's nothing coming up, there's no cars, nothing. So very strange. I think I actually forgot to hit the reporting button on this one. So here it comes up to four-way stop. It does handle this appropriately and proceeds, so that wasn't too bad. There's a few more spots here where it really struggles going up this hill. In terms of just the speed control, it slows right down and struggles around this corner coming up. So hopefully when we repeat this drive on the next version, some of these things might be improved. You can see the steering wheel really jerking. It stops in the middle of the corner. Not a great smooth drive at all. So here a bit later on in the drive, we're stopped at a traffic light crossing the highway, advanced screen turning left. It did successfully manage this advanced screen this time. I'm not sure what happened in the last drive. If you look back a few videos, you can see that it struggled with an advanced green arrow last time. So here's a strange scenario thing that happened to me a few times. You can see on the screen the FSD visualization completely disappears. At first I thought this might be related to it reverting to the old code on the highway, but I don't think that's the case. Don't know what's happening there, so hopefully in the next version this is fixed. We'll have a look at it in the next video. Here's the merge coming off the highway onto the side roads again. I think this is the first time I've shown this type of merge. It handled it quite smoothly actually. You can see that's picking up the cars coming towards us, and when it's clear it proceeds fairly nicely. here it struggled with the lane positioning. It initially was in the right-hand lane, which is a right turn lane. It was going straight. It did manage to move over at the last minute, but I think if a car had been there, it would have ended up in the right lane and had to turn. So up here we're making a left-hand turn. It does okay, even though you can see the steering wheel jerking a bit. I'm not sure why it struggled with that, but it did make the turn. This is an interesting one where it actually had to move into the center lane and proceed. There's really only one lane. That was very natural, pretty impressive move there. It proceeded even though that car was coming towards it. The other car waited for us. Here you can see the center lane line disappears and the car centers itself right in the middle of the road, which is not correct, and if a car was coming towards us, that would have been quite awkward. It also doesn't pick up the 30 km/h speed sign here for the school that we've seen before. A little bit later here, there's a four-way stop here, but no traffic, so it executes that fairly well. Coming up here, there's a really crazy move, so we're trying to turn left at this light up here. So you can see we pull up to it, the navigation is to the left. But then for some reason when we actually get up to the light, it's bouncing back and forth between a left turn and a right turn, and at the very last minute it decides to turn right, and I have to grab the wheel hard to revert to the left turn. That was very unexpected and pretty hazardous if something like that happened and somebody wasn't paying a lot of attention. So as I mentioned, the new version is just downloading now, so please like and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in how this drive looks once the new version comes in. Thank you.